Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss on the topic rules of inference. So first let us start with the introduction to rules of inference. Rules of inference are fundamental logical rules used in deductive reasoning. They allow us to derive conclusions from premises in a structured manner. Understanding these rules is essential for formal logic and mathematical proofs. Importance of rules of inference. Rules of inference provide a systematic approach to reasoning. They help in validating arguments and ensuring logical consistency. Mastery of these rules is critical for fields such as mathematics, computer sciences, and philosophy. So there are different types of rules of inference. There are modus ponens means P to Q give the resultant as Q, and modus tollens gives P to Q gives negation Q. Hypothetic syllogisms P to Q and Q to R gives the value as P to R. Addition P means P or Q. Resolution negation P or R means Q or R. Disjunctive syllogism means P or Q. Negation Q means Q. Simplification P and Q means P. Next conjunction means P and Q means P and Q. Next, let's see the modus ponens. Modus ponens is a rule that states if P implies Q and Q and P is true, then Q must be also be true. This rule is often used to establish conclusions based on given conditions. It is a foundation rule in deductive reasoning and proofs. Next, let us see the modus tollens. Modus tollens states that if P implies Q and Q implies Q is false, then P must be also false. This rule helps in disproving hypotheses by showing that the consequences do not hold. It is frequently employed in scientific reasoning and logical argumentation. Next, disjunctive syllogism. Disjunctive syllogism involves a situation where at least one of two statements must be true. If we know P or Q is true and P is false, then Q must be true. This rule assists in making conclusions based on alternative possibilities. Disjunctive syllogism P or Q or not P, therefore Q. Hypothetical syllogism. Hypothetical syllogism allows us to chain implications together. Here, if P implies Q and Q implies R, the N P implies R can be concluded. This rule is useful for constructing complex arguments in logical reasoning. A hypothetical syllogism is one wherein the major premise is a hypothetical proposition and the minor premise and conclusion are categorical proposition. There are three types of hypothetical propositions: conditional, disjunctive, and conjunctive. Next, universal instantiation. Universal instantiation allows us to deprive specific instances from universal statements. If something is true for all members of a category, it is true for any particular member as well. This rule is commonly applied in mathematical proofs and logical arguments. Next, last, we can see the conclusion. Rules of inference are essential tools for logical reasoning and argumentation. They help us to draw valid conclusions for premises and enhance our critical thinking skills. A solid understanding of these rules is crucial for success in various academic and professional fields. Thank you everyone. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.